On DC Music Rocks, we're shining a spotlight on the great songs, artists, and incredible people behind the DC region's local music scene. Turtle Recall is a pope. A pope. That's a pope. No, it's definitely not a pope.
Religious band.
Wrong. It is a pop. It's a pop folk rock band that does mashups and medleys of top 40 rock, 90s, oldies, and country. There's no backing tracks. It's 100% live music, and they bring so much energy with every party that they do. They've got 2 albums of original music, including their own Happy Birthday song, which I want to hear one day. I haven't heard that one yet. And they feature vocal harmonies, electric fiddle atop punk-inspired rhythms, which bring some serious hype to every show. I've seen them live. I've seen them do this, and it's phenomenal. So I've been a fan for a while, and it's freaking awesome to actually have you guys here. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
Your show's cool.
Thanks, guys. So now, first, actually, tell me about the name. Where does Turtle Recall come from?
I like turtles.
Well, basically, yeah, we like turtles. I think there's been an inside joke between all of us since high school. Most of us went to high school together. South Lakes High School, in fact.
Nice.
And,
okay.
Yeah, and we were all in different areas of the art wing.
You were like chorus. I was the band kid.
Yeah. Then Matt was
orchestra.
Yeah. I was also in the fine arts. I did actual, painting.
John Curry's your theater boy.
He's the
theater.
Yeah. So we all knew each other in different ways, which was really fun.
And that's how many of the... Now, there's 6 people. Introduce the names and instruments in the band.
We have John Curry.
He plays the bass and sings.
Yeah. And this was his New Year's resolution, to start this band. So he gets a lot of credit.
When was that? What year was that?
Would have been January 1st, 2009.
Wow.
I was not in the band back then, though.
Yeah, we didn't.
Got it.
We didn't pick up Matt and Aaron until 2010. That's really when the band started.
Suckered me into it later.
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Yeah, and then we have Guido.
Okay.
Who also does guitar and vocals.
Yep.
We have Matt, who we call the talent. He's on fiddle, but he also does sound. He does lights. He created this crazy light board, and he can stomp on it and change the whole vibe of the show, like whenever he feels like it.
Oh.
And he also does harmony, so he's...
Get out of here.
You can tell why we call him the
talent.
talent.
Yeah, seriously. Okay.
And we have Sam, who does lead guitar.
Uh-huh.
And trying to keep his eyes open.
That's another one of his tasks.
Okay, we'll stick with guitar then. All right, he's lead guitar, and then there's got to be drums.
Clayton.
Uh-huh.
We kind of have like a running Spinal Tap joke almost with the drummers in this band. We've easily eclipsed a baker's dozen, but we're really, really happy playing with Clayton right now. He's a great guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Clayton's current drummer, and then of course, Erin on lead vocals and harmonies and all kinds of magical vocal things. Right?
I clap in one song, so I would like to.
I've seen you with a tambourine.
She plays a mean tambourine.
I've been known to tambo.
Nice. I love it. And now wait, where was that? So for folks who don't know that school that you mentioned, where is that?
Reston, Virginia.
So you're all local Reston
Yeah.
guys. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, can never leave.
And now, what is it that makes if people go see a Turtle show, what makes a Turtle Recall show special from maybe some of the other shows they can catch?
I mean, I guess I'd have to go back to sort of what you mentioned in the intro. I mean, I really think the fact that we do everything live, it's just 6 people. We're ebbing and flowing tempo-wise as necessary for the feel. We can go to the next thing, and you can just do things that you can't do when you have piped-in music.
We're also constantly rotating music. We mix up old school stuff, like a lot of classic rock, with the newer pop music. So it kind of hits every crowd, I think.
Nice. I mean, I've seen they have a medley they do, which I can't. I'm inspired.
Medleys.
Well, it's a medley, but it's also like 40, 50, 60 minutes, something straight where there's no stopping all the way through.
Yeah.
I think we're almost up to an hour now, and it probably covers about 30 songs. So,
Holy smokes.
I'm not trying to encroach on power hour territory here, but if you wanted to drink when we change songs, I wouldn't hold it against you.
You should please say that next time you do it. That's actually a really fun
Guido
drinking
did
game.
Encourage that at the last show.
I think that's amazing. I love that idea. All right, so now you guys have a lot of fun and you know each other. So talk about funniest moment that comes to mind with Turtle.
Funniest moment.
Yeah, I think I got a good one for this one.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I believe it was at Level X Lounge. I don't even know if it's called that anymore. That's up on U Street. so they had a movie on. It was probably on a Cinemax movie or something, and that movie ended, and they were still projecting that channel on the wall, and we were playing. I think it was Magic, that B.O.B. song with Rivers on the
magic in me.
Nice. Okay.
Well, let's just say Cinemax turns to other forms of entertainment at that time of night.
So you were playing the soundtrack to a very interesting display on the screen? No way.
Particularly, not
Graphic.
just not the right song for
It definitely changed the vibe of the whole thing.
But I didn't even know it was happening at the time. Our friend had a video of us, and he kind of just panned to the left to it.
Oh man, that's amazing.
I saw it the next day.
Little did you know you guys became a backing band for incredible cinema experience.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I've always wanted to be famous for something like that, so I feel like I've checked it off the list.
That's awesome. Now, what about you guys on a personal side? So outside of this music thing, what do you guys? Are you hobbies? What do you do outside of that?
Can I be super DC right now and because this is what I do with all of my free time. This is what I do to have fun. What I do during the day is I work for the Department of Energy. So you can be super DC and what do you do for a living?
I think I just fell asleep.
Okay. All right. So there's Department of Energy during the day, and then there's all this music stuff. And speaking of all this music stuff, share the other bands, because you're in some other bands now.
I think there's 7 now. Guido, are there 7?
7? Stop it.
I'm kind of getting a lot of flack for this. I may be on the easy side.
We love him the most, so let that be known.
All right. We'll share them then. What do you got?
But I'm really excited about a new project I'm starting with Casey, formerly of Temper Crush, called Boayt, Boayt, and we don't really have anything up yet, but look out because we got a Discord feel coming, and it's it's along the high energy vibe.
Got it. All right.
Again.
And then I know there's Bells and Hunters too. We're going to play one of those songs coming up, so you get to taste that.
Bells and Hunters second band family. I mean, I just love everyone in that band. It's such a good group of friends.
That's awesome.
I can vouch for them all too. They're all great.
That's amazing. What about you, Erin?
Oh, I don't do much. No, I have a pretty big family, so I try to prioritize them. They all live back in the area now. I have a couple of nieces.
When you say pretty big family and they all,
I have 4
how many
siblings,
people are we talking? Okay.
And a mom.
4 siblings including you, or that means 5 kids
5
altogether?
5 total.
Wow. Okay.
We're all musical.
Okay.
So we all like to sing together.
Oh, that's adorable.
We've been singing together since we were little. But I try to hang out with them as much as I can. I also have a small business of my own, doing marketing and websites and graphics and stuff like that. So
nice.
It's an aside.
Yeah.
But I ride my bike. I'm really cool, so I just want everyone to know.
Well, I was going to say, speaking of all the stuff you're sharing, you do sound pretty freaking cool. I got to say.
Cool.
I love it. And this marketing thing on the side, if people want to know about that, do you want to share that? Or
sure. I guess I've never advertised for it before. It's all been word of mouth, and it's just been really fun for me. But, I mean, you could go to eringerardi.com if you want. Never said that out loud before, but
that's
it's
Erin,
a thing.
ERIN, and Girardi is GIRARDI. There it is. ErinGirardi.com.
I'm impressed that you even got most of the way there.
That. I feel cool now. Thanks.
You're very
I appreciate it. All right. Now, what about one of my favorite questions to ask on these interviews is if you could offer one piece of advice, what would it be from both of you guys?
Oh, man. I know Guido has better advice than I do. Be nice to people.
Be nice? Say more on
No, it's
that.
hard. Are you talking about being in a band? Is that what
it's up to you. You can
advice?
answer however you like.
It's hard. It's hard. Everyone knows being in a band is hard. There's creative people, are very emotionally attached to the things they're doing. So it's cool to get a bunch of impassioned people in the same room working on a project. But sometimes, it's hard conversations have to be had. So going into it knowing to be open-minded and listen and be gentle when you're talking about someone else's art, I think is important.
God, so true. So true. I like it. All right, be nice. What do you got, Guido?
I would maybe preaching to the choir with this audience, but go out and see your friends' shows. Go see strangers' shows. You know, it's always really fun, and it's really inspiring to see what other people are doing. I didn't know you were going until I saw you there, but we just saw Juxt last Thursday at Union Stage,
and they rule.
Masterclass in stage performance.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Nice.
There was some rolling around on the ground. I mean,
excellent. Anytime it goes all the way to the ground, that's just...
There was a jumpsuit involved.
And Rock Explosion caught it.
Of course, there's going to be pictures.
Those pictures were pretty awesome.
And if you don't know who they're talking about, Rock Explosion is a photographer in the scene. He takes some of the best photos, and he actually was one of the first DC Music Rocks episodes. So you can go back in the archives to one of the very first episodes and catch an interview with him, because he is an awesome dude.
Such a winner.
We love Rock Explosion. That is it. All right, now, last little bit here. If they want to find out more about Turtle Recall and follow what you're doing, and where do they find this information?
TurtleRecallMusic.com.
Nice. And if you're on the social medias, what is it?
We are Turtle Recall Music, probably on all of them.
All of them. Excellent.